Welcome into Intentional Lounging, brought to you by Better and Green. Happy Monday. We are breaking down the Monday Night Football slate. 2 games today, guys. I got 2 games. Let's break down that first one, man. We got the Jaguars heading to Buffalo to face the Bills. Bills are 5-point home favorites. Over-under set at 45.5. We just saw the Bills destroy the divisional rivals in the Dolphins. Jags look terrible against the Browns, who are suspect, even though we kind of called them last week. But, that's just Better and Green stuff. What do you think, Ethan? What are you on here? Are you on the Bills to continue their domination, or are the Jags with the +5 going to be the side?
Yeah, first off, I hear a lot of people dogging on the 2-game Monday night slate. I kind of love it.
Me too.
I don't know how you guys feel. Okay, yeah. A lot of people don't like it, but I absolutely love the double screen for Monday Night Football. So I wish they did it more often. But, this game, I love taking dogs, +5, +5.5. I feel like it has to be Jacksonville. I don't know if Jacksonville is really that good, which is my fear here. So I don't know if I'll bet it. But Buffalo, off the Thursday night win, they've had plenty of time to prepare. They look way better than Jacksonville so far, but the line is just super fishy. Jags have Houston on deck on the road, so it is a divisional game for them. Their first of the year, I believe. But Buffalo has Baltimore on deck at Baltimore. Sunday Night Football, just a huge AFC matchup. So I think they can just be home, get a nice easy win with extra time to prepare for this one. But Jacksonville has played them tough recently. I know when Jacksonville was pretty bad before they got Trevor Lawrence, or maybe it was Lawrence's first season. They went into Buffalo, I believe, and upset them like 9-6. I think it was. It was a super ugly, low-scoring game, but they've had their success. Just think 5 points is a weird spread. Think it's closer than that. Probably comes down to 3 or 4. I think Buffalo maybe squeaks out the win here, but I'll take the points with Jacksonville.
Yeah, this is a game that I feel like Buffalo loses 2-0 against an 0-2 team. Jacksonville's not looking great. Buffalo's back at home after a big win. I'll be on Jacksonville, and I honestly think Jacksonville might win this game outright. They look really, really bad, and I know Buffalo looked solid against Miami. They looked very suspect against Arizona, kind of the same old Buffalo we've seen recently. Josh throwing stupid picks and whatnot. He cleaned it up a little bit against the Dolphins, who also lost 2 in that game. So good win, but a bad week 1 for Buffalo. I'm not super sold on them yet. And Jacksonville, I think, is going to play a lot better than they have all season. So I'll take Jacksonville at the +5. I seriously think Jacksonville wins outright on the money line.
Don't hate it. I don't think Trevor Lawrence, if he runs into a DeMar Hamlin arm tackle, starts repping Crenshaw. Also, don't think that it's too crazy to say that they win it outright, because what happened last year, if you guys remember the meme recap, Josh Allen made Josh Allen's life hell. He just smacked him in the face and said, I can't believe you've done this. I don't think it's crazy, man. I love Jacksonville in this one, too. Give me Jacksonville plus the 5. Bills, we said coming into the season that they looked really suspect against, their defense isn't that great. Cardinals kind of carved them up. Cardinals carved up the Rams too. Part of that is the Cardinals have a good offense. Part of that is that the Rams the Bills don't have the defense that they have in the past. They still got Von Miller, but Von Miller's about 400 years old. Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars as well. I like it a lot. I like the Jacksonville Jaguars a lot in this game.
Gabe Davis game too. Don't forget it.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
I also think the Jags' Josh Allen has changed his name to Josh something -Allen.
Yes.
For family reasons. I think it's because he didn't want to be the other Josh Allen. But
yeah. He's better than that Josh Allen. He's like, I need more names, more wins. Score more points. Man. Let's go. I'm glad we're all the Jaguars. We have to get to the next game. I just feel like I could talk about that game forever. Let's talk about the Commanders heading to Cincinnati to face the Bengals. Bengals are 7.5-point home favorites. Over-unders at 48.5. Wow. Bengals over a touchdown favorites. I know the Commanders made a real hard game out of playing the Giants, but this is a 7.5-point game. Bengals lost to the Patriots, then come in, give everything they have against Kansas City. feels kind of like a letdown spot. But Wyatt, what do you think about this matchup?
Yeah, I'm finally on a favorite. I'm on Cincinnati here. I think Washington is extremely overrated. Good win, I guess. They should have lost the game against the Giants. They did not look good week 1. But Jaden Daniels, I guess people are thinking is okay. I don't think they're very good. I think Cincinnati is going to have a field day. I think this is finally a favorite that wins by a lot. I think Cincinnati, very similar to the Jets, as you guys have already watched by now when the Jets won by 15, right? But I think the Bengals win this one by 2+ touchdowns. I think it's not even going to be close. I think it's going to be a stinker of a game. But Cincinnati finally gets in the win column and finally looks okay. People start to talk, well, it was just kind of a fluke the first 2 games. But, I think they roll. I think Jamar rolls. I think Joe Burrow rolls. Same old – or look to like – they'll start to look like the same old Bengals. So I like Cincinnati in a blowout.
Yeah, I'm going to lean Washington plus the points here. I just think it's too many points to be laying with Cincinnati. Wyatt, you said it. Washington probably should have lost last week against the Giants, but they did get the win. But since they put a ton of effort into the Kansas City game, as they always do, came up, arguably just to play short in that one, ended up getting the loss, going to 0-2, which is nothing new for Joe Burrow. That is, I believe he's now 1-7 in his first 2 games of each season combined. So nothing new for Cincy here, but yeah, I just think it's too many points. Like I said, Cincy kind of in a tough spot coming off the Kansas City game, and now they have a huge look-ahead spot here where they have to travel to Carolina to play the Panthers next week. So obviously putting a huge amount of their focus into Carolina, not rather than Washington. Obviously, it's a little tongue-in-cheek there, but I just think Cincy off the Chiefs game, this is not a conference. Not something they care too much about. However, they do care about getting that first win. So it is going to be a big effort. I don't think I can bet Washington here, but I can see Cincy by exactly a touchdown, maybe 6 points, kind of similar to what Houston just did to Chicago on Monday Night Football. So, it's just tough for me to lay the 7.5. Don't think this is going to be a game I'll be betting.
I'm just going to start by prefacing, I don't know how much is going to make this in the final cut. I probably shouldn't say any of this, but I did watch a Jubilee video about one Republican guy versus 20 college students, 20 liberal college students. It's got me fired up, so I'm ready to – it's got Washington in the name, getting closer to voting season. I'm seeing all the commercials. Joe Burrow, he identifies as MNF now, just like Kamala Harris pretends to be a black woman. Bengals, their preferred pronouns are they suck. Give me the commies, man. The commies plus the 7.5. Go back to the old. You guys got anything else, or can I throw us out of here?
Throw us out.
All right, guys, thank you for watching. Head over to Sharps if you guys want to see any of the bets that we're on. Make some money before Kamala Harris gets rid of sports betting completely. Head over to Fantasy Sports Advice Network. Also, before everybody's injured, so we can let you guys know who to pick up and fantasy trades, any questions that you have. Fantasy Sports Advice Network. Better Green, that's the one you need to look up. Instagram, Twitter, everything. Better Green. Fuck what you heard. We do it all here. Peace, guys.
Later, guys.
See you guys.
You better start listening to the Better and Green podcast. You will not regret it. Trust me, trust me, trust me. And hey, I'm Dean Blandino.
Welcome to Better and Green, eh? To Better and Green, eh? To Better and Green, eh? Listen in and cash out. That's what it's all about. Come on, let's make cash now. We always on spot and we cover all spot from the bottom to the top. Hey, shout out to Ethan, shout out to Wyatt, shout out to Ben. Welcome to our podcast. Better and Green.